What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So I've got 10 cards right here, and these are 10 cards I would recommend picking up in 2025 part 2, or if you want to call it the June 2025 series, or the month of June, whatever it is. But these are the cards that I have pulled from packs and that are in my collection that I would recommend picking up to add to your collection. Of course, there are a bunch of different cards that are worthy of adding to one's collection, and there's a bunch of cards I don't have that I would like to, but these are the ones I have. And just a little teaser, a lot of them are from Crown Zenith and other respective sets. But let's start things off with number 1, and that's going to be the Arceus V-Star from Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. I'm telling you, this set has a bunch of great cards. And let's just go a little bit closer right here. There we go. That's the Arceus V-Star, as you guys can see. And this, I believe, is like the second or third most valuable card in the set. And I'm pulling up the data right here on my iPad that you can't see on screen. But near mint, it's going for $87.96. Of course, at the time of this recording, it's going for $87.96 Monday, June 2nd. So yeah, this is definitely one card I would add to the collection. Right here, Arceus V-Star. Let's put that to the side because the next one is also a card from Crown Zenith. A lot of them, like I said, they're from Crown Zenith. It's going to be right here, Origin Form. Dialga V-Star. Again, another beautiful card that I would recommend adding to your collection. It's up there as one of, the higher, more valuable cards. And this goes for $73.70 near mint holo foil. This is just, with Arceus, it's 2 and it's a set of 4. You need the Palkia as well as the Giratina, and when you have all 4, it kind of forms like a really cool type of artwork. But yeah, this is one I would add, and I'd probably like to pick up the Palkia and Giratina, but Giratina is the most expensive card from the set right now. I think it's close to 200. So if you do have that, awesome. If not, pick it up while it's cheap. I think once, as time goes by, these cards are going to keep going up, especially with Crown Zenith. I think Crown Zenith is slept on a lot. There are so many great cards in this set, and that's going to bring me to the third card that I pulled from Crown Zenith. And looking at these cards, I'm pretty surprised I have a decent amount of, or at least I think I have a decent amount of good cards from Crown Zenith. But it's going to be Glaceon V-Star. If you're an Evolution fan and you don't have this, I don't know what you're doing, but this is going for $41.99. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. I'm not taking these out of the case there. I'm just going to leave them inside as is. And one day I'm going to get these cards graded like the Arceus and the Dialga V-Star. But as of right now, I am not doing that. However, like I said, if you're an Evolution fan, then you do need this in your collection. Prismatic Evolutions aside, because that's the hot Evolution set. We got Glaceon V-Star from Crown Zenith right here. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. $42 is its current market price. I suspect that to go up, and it has been going up, in the past while. In the past 3 months, it's been fluctuating. But when I look at the past year, obviously you guys can't see on screen, but last year, even around this time, it was sitting at like $30. So it went up about like $10, $11. At one point in the summer, it fell down to the high 20s, but now it's back into the 40s. So that's number 3 that I would recommend picking up. Another one from the set is going to be this Deoxys VMAX. Like, this card is phenomenal. It has Orbeetle in it too. So I don't know, it just screams like really beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful card, Deoxys VMAX. And this is obviously not as expensive as the other 3 that I just showed you guys, but this is going for $36.92 or 62 cents, $36.62 at a market price. But if you're a Deoxys fan, Gen 3, whatever it is, this is going to be that card. Honestly, at this point, I'd probably recommend picking up every single card from Galarian Gallery because for one, the value of them are going to keep going up, and 2, the artwork of these cards are really nice. Like this Luminion V or Luminion, however you want to pronounce it, is also really beautiful. And of course, it's not going to be up there, as highest value, but it's still pretty decent. This is going for $12, so not too bad. I think this is a little bit more, on the affordable side. It definitely has taken a hit in the past 3 months, and in the past year, it's been kind of stagnant. It's went up and then went back down. So there are still some Galarian Gallery cards that are easier to pick up, that won't break the bank. That's pretty, break the bank. Try saying that like 5 times fast. It won't break the bank as much as if you were to pick up an Arceus V-Star at like $88, $90, $100, whatever it may be. But I really do like this, and I think that's going to be like, looking at these 5 cards, one thing that I'm going to do with my collection is kind of go back a couple of years and try to pick up older cards that are not, too pricey, that will fit in my budget. At this point, it's like, how many packs do you think I opened to get these 5 cards? A decent amount. And if you really want to collect cards, just like these 5, for example, I'd recommend, rather than opening packs, just go pick up the singles, because that truly does make more sense. Now, the next set of cards, or card, I have duplicates, is also going to be from Galarian Gallery. This is going to be the Latias right here, as you can see. Again, really great artwork, and this reminds me of the movie, I think it was Pokemon, was it Forever? No, I forgot the name of it, with Latios and Latias. Forever was with Suicune and Celebi. Oh man, I can't even remember the movie, but it was with Latias and Latios, and this scene kind of reminds me of that. But again, very beautiful artwork, and it's only sitting at a market price of $6.99. Of course, at the time of this recording, this is kind of like, so in Scarlet and Violet, we do have illustration rares. This is essentially the illustration rare of Sword and Shield. It's part of a trainer gallery, and I think it looks, well, it's not part of a trainer gallery. It's part of a Galarian Gallery. It's not a trainer card, so it's part of a Galarian Gallery, but it's like an alternate art type of thing. I really do like it, and again, something that won't break the bank. And if you are, on a budget, but you really do like let's say you collect legendaries, this is definitely going to be up there. So I think that's going to be it for my Crown Zenith cards that I have to show you. But we're going to go a little bit more back in time, and that's going to be with this Charizard. And we got to have a Charizard here and there in a video, right? This Charizard is from the Trainer Gallery. This one's from a Trainer Gallery. It's from Lost Origin. And look, Charizard always, a lot of people go after Charizard. I'll put it that way. And it only makes sense, to have this, especially if you collect Charizards and you don't have this, then I don't know what you're doing. Now, it's only $10.34 at market price. Most recent sale was $12. But still, it is a beautiful card. And it's not an EX, or it's not a V or a VMAX or a V-Stars, so it's not going to break the bank again. But, I think it just fits the aesthetic. And whoever drew this did a great job. I actually really do like this. Now, I think the price has dropped in the past 1 year, maybe, or no, it actually went up. It actually went up. It was actually sitting much more. It was like $3, $4. So that's crazy how this went up to $10. Some people are selling for $12. But again, Charizard, if you have a Charizard collection, this is probably going to be a Charizard to add to that collection. And then we're going to go a little bit even further, and just a quick shout out to my Mewtwo right here. And also just another quick shout out to my Team Rocket's Tyranitar. I picked this up from the Pokemon Center. I was able to pick this up. It also does have a Pokemon Center stamp, as you can see. But to pick that up, I did order essentially this Mewtwo from a Team Rocket collection. Just a bunch of different products that they kind of brought together and said, hey, this is a Team Rocket collection. But next up, I think, is my favorite card in this specific top 10. And it's going to be the Mew V from Fusion Strike, the alternate art Mew V. I think this is really slept on. This is a slept on card, if you ask me, because for the market price, for the value of this, $60, I think this definitely goes for much more. And the most recent sale right now, TCG is showing like $56. I would definitely not, I think this is more than 50. I think it's more than 60, 70. It's a really beautiful card. It has a bunch of different Pokemon in the back. It's got Smeargle. It's also got Toxtricity. I think that's Hoopa right there. That could be Hoopa. And then the pre-evolution of Toxtricity and the pre-evolution of Dragapult right there. But yeah, it's got a bunch of different Pokemon in the background, and I pulled this when Fusion Strike came out, and I picked up actually this was a 3-pack, or was it? I don't remember. I never unboxed it on video, but I didn't pick up too many packs. I went to Target, and I normally wasn't even going to pick up cards. I was like, you know what? I'll just pick up a few cards and, maybe try my luck. And we got a Mew V. So I'm really happy that I have this card. Again, my favorite card in this top 10. And, Fusion Strike, you honestly can't go wrong. And the prices of Fusion Strike are continuing to go up with like the Gengar VMAX. And yeah, pick it up before you're not going to be able to, before that time runs out, because, print run on this, I'm sure, is over. It's a set that came out in late, I believe, 2021 after Evolving Skies, and it's up there as one of the best Sword and Shield sets in my opinion. Evolving Skies is known as Evolving Cries, but this right here, this Eevee, or not Eevee, it's getting pretty late, guys, I'm sorry. This Mew V from Fusion Strike is a must, if you ask me, especially if you're like a Mewtwo fan. Next up, we have a promo, and that's going to be the Arceus V. Now, this kind of goes with Legends Arceus, and this came with a figure collection. So if you were able to pick that up, it was, I believe, sometime in 2022. This would be a great, promo. Again, if you're really niched into different, collections like promos or different Pokemon, then this is definitely going to be up there. And I love the artwork and what, the Pokemon Company did with this. It kind of, reflects on Pokemon Legends ZA, a blast from the past. Now, this is going for a market price of $13.73. But it just looks really, really nice. It's not like a regular V card. It is an illustration rare. I guess I would put it as an illustration rare, alternate art, whatever you want to call it. But it is essentially a promo, so it's probably going to be a little bit easier to find, a little bit more affordable. I didn't want to, throw in a bunch of really expensive cards into this. Again, just because I'm recommending these to add to one's collection, so it only does make sense. But last but not least, we have the Articuno illustration rare from Journey Together, the most recent set. Well, Destined Rivals is out now, but one of the most recent sets. And when this first came out, it was sitting at like $60. It has since dropped to $25. So here's what I have to say with the new sets. First of all, this artwork, by the way, is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. But don't fall into the fear of missing out. Don't go crazy and pay over market price. Don't go and buy an Elite Trainer box for $120 when they retail for $50. Or don't go buy like a booster bundle for $60 when it retails for like $27, $28, whatever it may be. Or like a pack that goes for $4.99, don't pick it up for like $10, $15. Wait for them, because I came across, actually earlier today, and you'll probably see a video of my unboxing of Destined Rivals, but I came across a restock. And I was pretty happy about it because I just waited. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to walk in one day, stumble into Target, and find a restock. And I so happened to. So I was really happy about that. And yeah, just don't fall into the fear of missing out. And maybe you'll come across some great pulls like this Articuno illustration rare. But beautiful, beautiful artwork. And again, the prices are dropping. So since the prices are dropping, just wait a little bit for these new sets. Once more people get their hands on it, unbox the products, open up the packs, and get the cards, the prices will continue to drop. I think Destined Rivals is going to continue to drop as well. We've already seen Journey Together drop too, and hopefully, with time, as we get more of these products in our hands and the price continue to drop, and we don't fall into the fear of missing out, we don't go ahead and pay double, triple the price for these products, sooner or later, these scalpers are going to go out. But yeah, that's really it for this video. These are the 10 cards that I would recommend or I would add to your collection for the month of June, or part 2, whatever you want to call it. And I'll be showcasing some more cards in future videos of the cards that I have in my collection that I actually pulled that I would add to your collection. Because fun fact, I have not yet purchased a single card. Like, I have not went ahead and said, you know what, I'm going to buy the Team Rockets Moltres EX. I have not went ahead and picked up just a single card. I picked up product before, but like boxes and packs and stuff, but not a single card. So everything from the cards that I'm showing you guys are from my own personal collection. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. We're getting super close to 1,000 subscribers. It'd mean a lot if you guys subscribe to the channel, commented, just let me know your thoughts down below. And best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot more, help push my content out to more people. That's been it from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.